Hello, Team Garcia. It's AJ Smith with the Hand in Hand team. Welcome to another episode of the Coach's Corner, where the Hand in Hand team skill transfer through role play coaching sessions of what right looks like. Today, joining us, we have Wendy Seifert and Melinda Mirza, who have prepared an excellent topic. Today's topic, the VOC aspect of selling, making a personal connection with each customer. Let's tune in.
All right, so Melinda, you and I are going to be together today. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes and spend some time with you. First, I want to celebrate with you. You've been doing amazing. I appreciate your dedication and hard work. I know we've worked together on the strong offer, and we've talked about kind of missed offers. So I want to thank you very much for your hard work. I really appreciate that. So today we're going to spend a couple of minutes, and we're going to talk about VOC. So really important, right? We're at the beginning of a year, and so we've got a long road ahead of us. I know Summit is a big deal, so we want to make sure that we are in line with everything we need to do to be memorable and get those surveys in so that you can be celebrating, right?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. I have a plan for us. I'm rolling it out to you first. I can't wait to hear what you think, and then we're going to talk to the team about it as well. So I do want to talk to you about a call I observed from yesterday. You spoke with a customer who called in to order internet service. And he called in because he was putting a security system in his home and he needed internet. Do you remember that phone call?
I do, yes. I do, last night.
Yeah, last night. So he called in, he wanted to order the internet service. You went ahead and set him up for the 300. So awesome job getting that sale, right?
Right.
Yeah. Let's have some celebratory, woo! Good job on that, right?
Yes, thank you.
Yes. So the reason I wanted to talk to you about that call is I thought you did a nice job, closing the sale, certainly. Now, I wanted to ask you, do you remember what the customer mentioned to you that he did for a living?
I do not know.
No. Do you remember who else uses the service in the home or what he was going to use it for besides the alarm?
No, he knew what he wanted as far as the internet.
Yeah, he certainly did know what he wanted. Now, I want to kind of relate this to customer service, right? So there's no doubt that sales is something that you're great at, and customer service is too. But the two of those things, they really do go hand in hand, right? So my ultimate goal in working with you on VOC and really all of our team is to make sure that when the customers get the survey, they actually want to take that survey. So I want to kind of give you some food for thought, and we're going to create a plan together, right? So what I'm hearing a lot, especially, I'm noticing as we get more and more into the work from home program, is calls are a little more difficult, right? We're a year into COVID, customers are frustrated, things are changing all around us. And so sometimes the calls are a little difficult, and I'm finding that perhaps sometimes we're rushing through our calls to get to the next opportunity, right? So, for instance, this call was a sale, so we went ahead and closed on that internet service, but we didn't actually create any real rapport with the customer. We didn't go out of our way to ask him, who else uses the services, or even kind of see what other services he may benefit from AT&T, right?
Right, but I did get the sale, Wendy.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. So high five, right? An air high five for that, yes. But what I want you to think about, right, is instead of seeking the next opportunity, I want to challenge you to create the opportunity on the call that you have. And let me tell you how you're going to do that. So sales and service, again, they go hand in hand, right? So we want to create an environment where things are simple. We hear the customer. We assure them that we're going to assist them entirely. You want to build a dialogue with the customer and create a relationship where you truly can understand their unique wants and needs, how they use the services. And you want to hear them out, and what that'll do is put you in a position where not only can you close the sale for what they're asking for, but it gives you the opportunity to relate their experiences and their needs into the other services. But why that matters to VOC is because it creates you as the ultimate consultant, right? That's when you start getting those surveys where you're the one rep, the one person who took the time to take care of my issue, and you even reviewed the options of what they have. So when you can take the AT&T services and display them to our customer in a way where we provide solutions for them, man, you're like that extra and extraordinary, right? That's what elevates that customer contact to the next level. So I know, because I have heard you build amazing rapport and commonality with our customers, I want to encourage you to really do that in every call that you take. Be that person who takes the time to help the customer, sees their issue resolved to completion, and then makes those recommendations based on what you're hearing from the customer. The other thing that's super important for VOC, Melinda, is that proper close, right? So you spend all this time with your customer, you're talking to them about the services, you're solving their issues, right? You create this beautiful package, but all too often we forget something as simple as rebranding ourselves. And so the last piece of that puzzle is making sure that you have that final piece, which is that proper close, right? So if I were talking to you today about our close, I'm going to say, Melinda, today you and I spent some time together talking about VOC. We talked about some of the things that can impact the numbers and what can also drive the numbers up. And together we're going to create a plan. While we're together, is there anything else that I can help you with? Once you answer that question and your customer tells you no, that's when you go into the sincerity and you want to make sure that you're putting that tag on the package, right? Linda, thank you so much for the opportunity to help you again. My name is Wendy. I'm in the San Diego office. It's always my goal to provide my customers with the highest level of service. Hopefully I've done that for you. I really appreciate you choosing AT&T. So that final close, it's a lasting impression, right? They're already being wowed by your amazing customer service, and that close is really the cherry on top. Does that make sense?
It does, yes, absolutely.
All right, so now we're going to put the plan in place. So what's our plan?
So what I'm going to do is slow down, of course. You know, when we get a sale, we're so excited to get it. So slow down and maybe form a personal connection with our customers, simply asking them how their day is, maybe a little bit more discovery to kind of like get them to talk to you a little bit more and engage in a conversation. So when you engage in a conversation, they know that you're listening and you're caring about what they're saying, not just to get the sale and be on your way. So we're going to slow down, personalize connection, and engage in a conversation with them to get more information about them, how they're going to use your internet as well.
Very, very good. And then what are you going to do at the end of the call?
I'm going to recap and do the sincerity level and thank them for being an AT&T customer as well.
All right. I love that. I want to hear it.
Okay.
Let's hear your proper close, Linda.
Of course. Wendy, thank you so much for calling in today. I was glad we were able to get that internet service ordered for you. You're going to love it. Is there anything else that I can do for you before I let you go today?
Nope, that was it. Thank you.
All right, well, my name is Melinda. I'm in the San Diego office. My goal is to make sure that we provided the highest level of service. Thank you so much for choosing AT&T, and please have a wonderful rest of your day.
Awesome, Melinda. I definitely look forward to hearing that on every call. I really think that, again, that cherry on top is going to make a huge difference. I'm going to pop in with you later. I'm looking forward to hearing the variations. I also have heard people say thanks for being part of the AT&T family. I love that, too. You definitely have the tone and rapport to get away with saying that and really kind of bringing the customer in. That's that additional connection. The other thing, too, is, you know, I stay on top of our VOC, so as I see those surveys coming in and I know they're going to start using your name more and complimenting you, we're going to celebrate. So really, really great. I look forward to hearing it. Now let me ask you one other question, right? Do I have your commitment to make sure that you're building that connection and creating that opportunity on those calls you're taking?
Yes, ma'am, you do. Yes, I will definitely give you that commitment to make sure that I am giving my best to get that personal connection and getting those VOC scores up.
Awesome. I believe in you. Let's go have a great day, okay? Thank you so much. Thanks,
no problem.
Melinda.
Have a great day, Wendy. Thank you.
You too.
Excellent job there with that role play, Wendy and Melinda. I believe you can drop the mic after that one. I like to highlight a few key takeaways before we depart. When coaching your agent to the VOC aspect of selling, it's important that you have them self-discover their own actions as it relates to the interaction. Ask your agent rapport building questions like, what did we learn about the customer prior to making them an offer? How many people are in the customer's home that are going to be using said services? How does the customer use said services? When you ask your agent questions like this, it's going to highlight the area of opportunity as it relates to rapport building during the interaction. Remind your agent that it's up to us to create the experience on every interaction. After you've had this discussion with your agent, you can create a plan for success moving forward. Of course, you have to explain to your agent what they're going to get out of it to gain their buy-in. Explain what they get out of creating a good customer experience and how that synergy spills over into many other aspects of their call. After explaining what your agent is going to get out of it gaining their buy-in, the next step is getting their commitment. More importantly, after you gain their commitment, do not forget to set up a clear path of follow-up. Let your agent know that you're there with them and that you're only an email or a cue away, and if they ever have any questions, you're always there to back them up in their corner. That does it today for today's episode of the Coach's Corner. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, growth with respect.